Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Under the Radar, a place where we discuss your favorite basketball players and hoopers inside and outside the NBA. Today's story is about Tyrese Maxey. Now, ladies and gentlemen, why are we talking about Mr. Maxey here? Because he is the starting point guard for the Philadelphia 76ers. The question that we must answer in today's video is, how did Tyrese become one of the best young players in the NBA today? Let's roll the clock a bit. Tyrese Maxey was born on November 4, 2000 in Dallas, Texas, to Denise and Tyrone Maxey. His father had been a college basketball player for the Washington State Cougars under head coach Kelvin Sampson, before turning into a coach himself. Maxey's favorite childhood basketball player was the Flash himself, Dwayne Wade, and when he told his dad that he actually wanted to be like Dwayne, Tyrone decided to create a training regimen for his son inspired by the video analysis of NBA players Stephen Curry and Kyrie Irving. And in 6th grade, Maxey won a national title with his AAU team. He had previously broken his pinky finger during the AAU City Championship in Garland, Texas, but Tyrese chose to complete the game by only dribbling with his non-injured hand. What a trooper! At South Garland High School, Maxey was a shooting guard for the Titans basketball team. During his sophomore year, he would average 22.5 points, 5.5 rebounds, 3.6 assists, and 2.5 steals per game. The following season, Maxey would average yet again 22.5 points, 7 rebounds, 3.1 assists, and 2.3 steals per game, as South Garland made its first ever Texas State basketball tournament appearance, as he would score 46 points in the state championship semifinals. But sadly, the team lost to Abra D. Tompkins High School in overtime. Tyrese contemplated leaving high school early after the 2018 season in order to enter to the NBA sooner, but ultimately he decided to finish his 4-year South Garland career in hopes of becoming a McDonald's All-American. He finished his high school basketball career averaging 21.8 points, 6.3 rebounds, 3.6 assists per game as just a senior. In addition to graduating at the top of his class, Maxey was named first team All-Area, and he was also a McDonald's All-American, and he was crowned Texas Mr. Basketball. South Garland would actually reach its 2019 Texas 6A Region 2 Tournament Finals, where despite 25 points from Maxey, they sadly lost a heartbreaking 64-53 defeat to Klein Forest High School. Maxey was considered a 5-star recruit according to both ESPN and 24/7 Sports as early as his sophomore year of high school, at the end of which Rivals.com actually ranked him the number 14th best player in the country among high school basketball players. He actually entertained offers from a number of prestigious college basketball programs, including Michigan State, UCLA, and Southern Methodist University, but he decided to sign a national letter of intent with the University of Kentucky in November of 2018, just before his senior high school basketball season ended. Maxey made his college debut at Madison Square Garden for Kentucky's Champions Classic win over the Michigan State Spartans. Playing the day after his 19th birthday, Maxey came off the bench scoring 26 points, a school record for a freshman debut, in the Wildcats' 69-62 victory. This outing was followed by a cold streak during which he only went 3 from 15 on 3-pointers across 4 games, and the stretch was actually broken on November 23 when he scored 21 points, including 4 3-pointers in an 81-56 victory against the Lamar Cardinals, and after scoring 27 points and recording 7 rebounds in an overtime victory against the Louisville Cardinals on December 28. Maxey was actually named the NCAA Division I National Player of the Week, and he was also the SEC Freshman of the Week. On February 29, 2020, Kentucky clinched the SEC regular season championship in a victory against the Auburn Tigers, and during which Maxey would score 17 points in clinching the regular season title. The Wildcats were actually meant to enter the 2020 SEC Men's Basketball Tournament as the number 1 seed, and technically the SEC Men's, title championship favorites. But sadly, just 2 weeks later, both the SEC tournament and the March Madness tournament were cancelled due to you-know-what spreading. And sadly, because of this actually brought a premature end to Maxey's freshman season in college. He only appeared in 31 games for Kentucky, including 28 starts, where he averaged 14 points, 4.3 rebounds, 3.2 assists, leading the team with 34.5 minutes per game. And at the end of the season, he was actually named to both the All-SEC second team and All-SEC freshman team. And on April 6, 2020, shortly after something spreaded, Maxey declared for the 2020 NBA draft. One of the first decisions that Daryl Morey made as the president of basketball operations for the Philadelphia 76ers was to select Tyrese Maxey with the 21st overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft, and Tyrese signed his rookie scale contract with the team on December 3, 2020. After collecting 8 and 11 points with limited minutes during the first 2 preseason games, head coach Doc Rivers decided that Maxey would be one of our main bench guys going into the 2020 to 2021 season. Tyrese made his NBA debut on December 23, the very first game of the season. He recorded 6 points, shooting 3 from 6 from the field, along with 2 assists, 2 rebounds, in just 11 minutes of action against the Washington Wizards. With injuries to stars Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, and a number of cases on the team, the 76ers were only able to field a league minimum of 8 players for their January 9 game against the Denver Nuggets. The depleted roster allowed Maxey to make his first NBA start. Although the Nuggets won the game 115 to 103, Maxey had a strong performance with 39 points in just 44 minutes, shooting 18 from 33 from the field. And he actually scored the most points of any rookie in his first career start since 1970, as well as the most points scored by a 76ers rookie since Allen Iverson himself, scoring 40 points against the Washington Bullets in 1997. In 61 regular season games, including 8 starts, Maxey averaged 8 points per game, along with 46% from the field and 30% from downtown in just 15 minutes per game. He did not start in any postseason games during the 2021 NBA playoffs, but he had 8 appearances during which he averaged 6 points per game along with 44% from the field. Following the 76ers playoff elimination, Maxey spent the 2021 offseason in the NBA Summer League to continue his development. When Ben Simmons refused to play for the 76ers at the start of the 2021 to 2022 season, Maxey and Shake Milton platooned the starting point guard position, and after that, he would average 16.9 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 4.6 assists in just 35 minutes per game through the first 51 games of the season. Maxey was also named the 2022 NBA Rising Stars Challenge as the member of Team Worthy. And at the NBA trade deadline, the 76ers acquired James Harden in a trade with the Brooklyn Nets, and a movement that had an immediate positive impact for Maxey and the rest of the 76ers team. The acquisition of James Harden allowed Maxey to return to his natural position, which is a shooting guard, and he afforded him more scoring opportunities. Therefore, Maxey started averaging 24.5 points in just the first 2 games after Harden's arrival, and he would score 25 points in the 76ers regular season finale against the Detroit Pistons, therefore finishing his sophomore season with averages of 17.5 points, shooting 48.5% from the field and 42.7% from downtown. The Philadelphia 76ers finished the regular season with a record of 51-31, therefore making them the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference. Recently, on April 16, 2022, Maxey had a breakout performance in Game 1 of the first round of the NBA playoffs against the Toronto Raptors, therefore scoring 38 points to secure the win. And he became the second youngest 76ers player to score 30 points in a playoff game. And in Game 2, he logged 23 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists in a victory against the Toronto Raptors, therefore securing a 2-0 series lead. As of the recording of this video, the Philadelphia 76ers lead 3 games to 2 against the Toronto Raptors, but the bad thing that's happening to the Sixers right now is they lost their last 2 games, and they're struggling to close the series out. And I think, in order for them to close the series out, I think Maxey, Tobias Harris, and most especially James Harden has to step up, because it would be embarrassing to lose against a Toronto Raptors team that are just developing their own players and their own system, and basically they're going up against a Toronto Raptors team that pretty much has nothing to lose. And the fact that the Raptors have gone this far against the 76ers is by far and beyond impressive. And James Harden has to perform in order for them to get to the next round, or else they will bite their toenails. Make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video, and hit that amazing red subscribe button to join this amazing basketball family. New basketball videos every single Friday, and I do not want y'all to miss it. God bless, stay safe, enjoy your weekend with your family while watching the NBA playoffs, and see you all next week. Bye bye.